Wait, this is freaking heavy. I'd like to thank the camera guys recording this right now for grabbing this moment of me. My mom, my dad, my cat Cooper, he's been with me through a lot. As you can see, we have AMPUS right there, the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences. Although they're not actually, there's no names or anything on them now, it's because no one knows, not even the Academy, who's going to win until the night of. The envelopes are not opened until the night, so they actually produce more of them than they might even present because of the fact that sometimes there's multiple people per nomination. So right now, this is a silicone mold of the Oscar Statuette, correct?
Yes.
So you pour super hot wax into here, it like solidifies, and then it gets passed down throughout the entire process. So this is where it starts.
Yes.
Hello, are you Amy?
Hi, I'm Amy.
What am I looking at?
This is a wax of the Oscar Statuette.
Gotcha.
It was poured into a rubber mold and it was taken out of the rubber mold, and then there's like a tiny seam line that runs down the side.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna add a little bit of wax and just use this small tool to make
buff it out?
Disappear, yes.
Gotcha.
After this, it goes into the gating process where small gates are put on this surface here and this surface here, and then they're put onto a stick. This has to go into the shell room.
The shell, yeah.
The shell room, and then it gets dipped into ceramic shell.
Thank you. Hello.
Hey.
I have this for you. Do you want to take it?
Thank you.
Thank you. This is a shell room?
Yes.
Okay, so we're doing a ceramic dipping? Mm-hmm. Oh, so you're doing this by hand?
Yeah, this is by hand.
Oh, wow.
So right now we have to take it out, let the piece drain in it, and like you can see, on the wax, you don't see that much, all these details.
No, it's not that much.
So now you can see the transfer.
Yeah, that looks so cool. It looks like in have you seen Terminator 2?
Yes.
Where he goes into the lava and his thumb goes down?
So basically what I'm doing, I put it like that,
Yeah.
which says more easy, and you have to throw the sand up to fly out.
Gotcha.
Like that, see? Not throw to the front.
That's so cool.
So, see, that's done?
Yeah.
So this is gonna be right here all day long.
Gotcha. And this just air dries?
Yeah.
Or, oh, do you have a fan?
Yeah, I have a fan, but because that's the first step, you're not allowed to put air pressure in there.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is the lost wax process.
Gotcha.
You saw the wax earlier on. You saw the ceramic shell being invested around the wax. So the machinery behind us is where we de-wax that ceramic shell. So it goes in an autoclave machine where we hit it with pressurized steam and heat the wax out. We then vitrify the shell in the oven. The team then patches any holes, cleans it up. Eddie gives the signal. The guys pull the shell out of the oven. They place it in the sand bed that supports it during the casting process. I pick the crucible from the melter with the tongs and bring it over and pour the metal in.
Okay, so what is it that you're gonna do with this piece now?
So with this piece now, what we will do is remove the vent,
Okay,
remove all this flashing that we have here,
gotcha.
and the gate.
Gotcha, so all like the rough parts and
Yes,
stuff.
all
Okay.
the rough parts. So we want to put some form into this, bring this down all the way down, and then put some form.
Gotcha, and this is going to end up looking like this?
Yes.
That's so cool. Because now it's starting to look like an Oscar.
Yes.
Can you explain to me what we're doing here?
We're gonna take this naked bronze thing and we're gonna make this black.
Gotcha.
Like you've seen, it's a very multi-step process.
Very multi-step
When you start from the beginning and go through all the different departments.
And there's a lot of hands that touch this.
Yes.
A lot of humans.
A lot of humans touch this.
Can you explain where we are and what we're doing here?
We are in Brooklyn, New York, and we are here to coat the Oscar with real gold. This is the brains of our operation here.
Gotcha.
We are taking measurements from each bath, we are analyzing them, and we are going to figure out what kind of additions we need to make to each chemistry.
Walking through a little earlier, I saw that there's just like these massive vats of liquid where you're dumping things in. What are those used for and how are those used on the Oscar?
So we are going to copper plate, we're gonna buff, we're gonna nickel plate, we're gonna buff, and then we're gonna gold plate the Oscar.
Gotcha. When you're plating them, you're dumping them into these chemical, like...
We're gonna slowly lower them into a tank. The tank has some chemistry in it. Each tank is different, and the chemistry will slowly adhere to the statue.
So here is where it goes from like this bronze statuette.
Yep.
You're gonna put copper, nickel, and then actual gold, and then it's done. You have to bake it, but then it's done, correct?
Then it's done, we send it back.
Oh, that's awesome.
And this is the final step.
The final step.
We do not polish the gold. We just bake it for about 25 minutes.
So, it's been sitting there for 20 minutes.
We baked it about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
250F is the last step. Take it out.
May I? Whoa. And then at this point, we then bring it back upstate where it gets...
We box it and we ship it out.
Gotcha. Yeah, it is hot. Oh my God. I can feel, yeah.
Finished product.
Finished product, baby. This is the last step, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay.
It's assembly stage.
But right now you're hand screwing in, you called them threaded what?
Threaded rod.
Threaded rods, okay.
Tighten it up. Make sure everything is lined up.
Gotcha.
Once it's that, we tighten everything up.
Wow.
There we have it.
13.5 inches, 8.5 pounds, and to some lucky winner, beautiful.
And then I'm at home watching the ceremony.
And then you're at home watching the ceremony knowing that you put this together. Awesome. Be sure to watch the Oscars live Sunday, March 2nd on ABC and Hulu at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. We'll see you there.